Hi guys, now we're making Tom Yum Gai. So we got our spice and herb in, except tomatoes, because tomato is quite soft and cooked very quick. So put it in. Pinch of salt to let the soup and the herb absorb the saltiness into the. Normally I wouldn't put the soup stock in, but some people do, so in this case I'm gonna put a little bit in to show you how much you need to put it in. Only a pinch of it. Okay? That's all. Cleaning. There you go. Clean. I leave it boil with not too long, just 2 minutes, and then be getting with everything ready. It takes you 5 minutes. You can call it fast food. Now our tomatoes in. Okay. And then mushroom in. You like mushroom, put it in. I just leave it boil now. And then next one, because I can use this water to mix into my tamarind a little bit. Or if you leave it a little long, it's getting cold and a little bit sticky. Okay. This is very old classic way to do Tom Yum Gai, not using lime. The taste of the lime and the tamarind is different. Tamarind got a little bit of sweetness in it. Lime is just a little bit too much for me. But like I said, whatever you like. I'm going to turn the heat up to be boiling. With the soup like this, you don't really need to stir it because not a lot of stuff in it, a lot of water, so it will be absorbing of the flavors by itself. Okay. The difference of Tom Kha Gai and Tom Yum Gai, like I said, in Tom Kha Gai we don't put tomatoes in, and we will adding the palm sugar in to get the sweetness out, and then coconut cream before we turn off the heat. If you boiling the coconut cream too long, it will get oil, too much oil out of it. Now it's boiling away, as you can see. There you go. If I want a little bit spicy, as you can see, the garnishing, I use 2 of them, dried and fresh chili peppers. In this case, I want a little bit of hot spicy in soaking in my soup. So I'm gonna put that in. Not this one. This is so hot. The dry one is fine. The flavors spicy but not very strong. I wish you guys can smell this. It's lovely. Make me want to have my breakfast now. In fact, so as some people love the bone, love the chicken with the bone. I don't know. I find your guy over here, you don't, because you have been raised with the chicken breast and the carcass, you just give it to the dog or something. Right, I'm gonna put meat in now. Chickens. I'm making for 2. So the heat's fine. It's boiling away. I'm gonna tamarind paste or tamarind juicy. When you finish, if it's not sour enough, you can add more before you take off the heat. Okay. Now the process of boiling now. It's coming on, guys. When you cook Thai food, because in England the ingredient is so expensive, so before you're thinking of having any menu or any your favorite dish, you can think when you buy your ingredient or herbs, you will have some left, so you can come up with another dish of Thai food to make another day until you use it all, everything that you've been buying. That will be saving your money, not spend too much out just for one dish. Say, oh, today I fancy chicken Thai curry, and then you just bought load of stuff and then just leave it rotten or throw it away. So that doesn't work. But if you have a few dishes in your mind, you make the list out and then you go get stuff, and then you can make it. Like say chilies, besides using in the soup, you can say, right, I would like some hot dog and dip in sweet chilies. So you just need sugar, fish sauce, chilies, garlic, pounding in the mortar, and then the end of it you just squeeze the lime in, and then you can dip in your KFC fried chicken or even your fish from the chip shops. You know what I mean? That's why you won't waste your stuff then. That's how I do it when I go Chinese supermarket. I make a list out and make sure I know what I'm making to use the whole stuff that I bought. Really nice. So 10-15 minutes to make sure your chicken cook properly, and the foam there on the top, just take it off. It's horrible. You don't need that. So when take it out. If you're a fan of tomatoes, you can put more in. You can get the sauce from tomato as well. I'm gonna turn the heat to, when it's really boiling, you don't need to turn the heat high now because it still keep boiling, so turn it to low to medium. Just wait for, mushroom should be cooked now, just waiting for the chicken to cook. Okay? Hey. That's it. You don't have to stand and doing this and for 15 minutes. You can leave it and go to your house, right? Go take care of your children. Go, because got nothing to do at the moment, so I'm gonna standing here and doing this. But you can do this, before you do the next step. The next step will be seasoning. But my way of making soup like this, I've shown you before. I will take the bowls out and put the soup in, and then I will seasoning in the bowl, because, and then the flavor will be there when you serve that bowl straight away, not in the saucepan. So leave the saucepan like that. So if you got somebody else want the soup later, so they can do exactly the same. Because if you put everything in now, if you leave for say half of the day before you have your soup, the flavor will be gone. So you have to try to warm it up and taste it again. So to be honest, I quite like a little bit sour in my soup, so I put that again. It's about 3 spoons. It's a teaspoon of tamarind paste on this. If you haven't got tamarind, you can use lime. That's not a problem at all. Yeah. Now I'm gonna check my meat and chicken. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah. Looking lovely now. Okay. And we will see how it looks like in the bowl. See you in a minute.